These latest headlines from ABC15 are sponsored by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorneys. One call, that's all.
Hello on this Monday, I'm Megan Thompson tracking those top stories from ABC15 Arizona. America votes 2024, just one day to go until Election Day. Early voting has come to a close for most states. According to the University of Florida Election Lab, more than 78 million Americans cast their ballots ahead of election. Here in Arizona, more than 2.2 million mail-in ballots have been returned. If you haven't voted yet and need to do it in person, there will be 246 voter locations open in Maricopa County tomorrow. And if you're feeling stress or anxiety from this election cycle, you are definitely not alone. According to data from Crisis Text Line, Arizonans are mentioning the election and anxiety more than most states. ABC 15 speaking with a psychologist who says that the election is brought up more frequently in her sessions. The constant barrage of calls and canvassers is just part of the conversation.
How does election anxiety come up in your sessions with clients?
The biggest piece I would say coming up is wanting to be respectful of other people's maybe opinions or views, but feeling differently themselves, and having this space of, am I kind of allowed to share those pieces with somebody?
To regulate any negative emotions, Tricino recommends taking time to put away your phone and do something you enjoy, like getting outside, reading a book. Now, if you are feeling like you are in a crisis at any point, you can always text 988 or hello to 741-741. Changes are coming just in time for the holiday travel rush. Christelle Bell with our Let ABC 15 Know team breaks down the new rules and passenger protections if something goes wrong.
The holiday travel season is almost here, and just in time, new rules from the Department of Transportation go into effect, giving passengers more leverage when things go wrong.
The biggest problems the last several years have been flight schedules, canceled flights, delayed flights, also airlines dragging their feet on refunds.
Teresa Murray, director of the Consumer Watchdog Unit with PIRG, the Public Interest Research Group, says these new rules address some of consumers' biggest concerns. First, refunds. Airlines will now be required to issue refunds for flights canceled by airlines, even if the tickets were previously non-refundable. Also, airlines can offer a voucher or credit, but only if it is good for at least 5 years. That gives consumers more time and flexibility. Tickets purchased with a credit card must have refunds issued within 7 business days, and tickets bought with another form of payment must have refunds issued within 20 days.
And the airlines have taken advantage of people's ignorance, frankly, because consumers did have some protections before, but it was kind of squishy. And so now this kind of just makes it black and white. If flights are canceled or if they're delayed, and for the first time, a significantly delayed flight has been defined.
Another big change impacts fees. Airlines must be more transparent, disclosing all fees for baggage canceling or changing a flight up front.
Yeah, the best thing any traveler can do is know your rights in different scenarios. We're making it easy. You can find the latest consumer dashboard comparing airlines and read up on the rule changes all in one place at abc15.com/consumer. I'm Christelle Bell. Got a consumer problem? Let ABC 15 know.
Christelle, thank you. A major update from Turf Paradise this morning. Live racing has been pushed back to next Monday after some track maintenance issues. The season was supposed to start this past weekend. An inspection team will be there later today to test the track throughout the week. A fierce new predictor is on the prowl. Raja, a 6-year-old Sumatran tiger at the Phoenix Zoo, will make his pick on which driver could take home the 2024 NASCAR Cup Series championship this weekend. Will it be Ryan Blaney, Joe Logano, Tyler Reddick, or William Byron?
With your most accurate forecast on this Monday or Election Day Eve, I'm meteorologist Jorge Torres. It'll be a sunny and mild one here in the Phoenix Metro with a high of 73 degrees thanks to the weekend storm that rolled through. Elsewhere across the state, we'll keep those highs on the cooler side in Flagstaff, up to 44 degrees this afternoon, 45 in Hebron, 46 in Show Low, We'll keep highs in the mid-40s as well across the Navajo Nation. And from the valley to the south and west, those temperatures climbing into generally the mid and upper 60s and low to mid-70s too. But the wind will be an issue across western parts of the state as wind advisories are in effect until at least 5 in the afternoon for areas like Mojave County with gusts of 50 miles per hour potentially, thanks to the storm that's exiting the state, bringing in northerly winds for areas like Bullhead City, Lake Havasu City, all the way down to Yuma. A light winds anticipated for the valley, and the rest of the forecast for Election Day showing some breezes across northern Arizona, but that's about it. Your 7-day showing those temperatures staying in the 70s through Wednesday in the valley, and in the high country, chance of rain and snow returns by Wednesday and Thursday.
For the latest headlines, weather, and traffic, head to abc15.com or download the free ABC15 mobile app.
These latest headlines from ABC15 are sponsored by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorneys. One call, that's all.